side, yeah, we in it for life. And I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we ways think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look into me. And I'm loving for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get out my problems, let me When I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. And a good effort on the return there gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
General West. Hey, exit.
That's a what? That's a what?
Let's go. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Eubanks. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Second and 3. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bilal Nichols. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your...
And that's caught inside the 35. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down now, it's Taylor. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Hey, switch gears.
Shoot.
On 3rd down, Taylor. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. And Gonzalez puts this one through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
On
the carry, it's Montgomery. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
Let's go. What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. They're going to look to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback. And
he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Safety's creeping. Switch.
Hey, zoom.
Kill.
Looking to throw. Eubanks. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Protein spill.
Back.
Hey, Haywood. Let's go.
Throwing on first down. Eubanks escaping the press. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bradley Chubb. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Is that not the very definition of a tough yard gain?
Now, is that one where as the receiver you go to your quarterback and say, why'd you even throw that?
Yeah, I think you do, and I think you wonder what type of a route are you going to send me on that only 1 yard's going to be the result? If I'm going to go in there and take contact, let's go ahead and get something out of it, not just 1 yard.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, check 24.
Hey, Sam off.
Check 9. He's checking.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 70, Indy. Go.
43's the mic.
Bravo.
Drop deep.
Check 50.
Gone. Snap.
Throwing on third and long. Eubanks. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
A 42-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trailed 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 30.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. First down, a run with Cohen. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
80 weapons. Hey, orbit.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he completes it to Cohen. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Subsequent gains of 3, 4, and now 5 yards. Good enough for the first down.
Check 3.
And now a carry here for their fullback. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Ready, ready.
57. All you get on the head. All you get on the head. Whip. Watch
5.
57. Mike, 57.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. Hey, check, Mike.
Deep grip.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen, and he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
They'll try and run with their fullback. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. 2nd and 11. It's caught, Smith. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Hard. 5.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to break.
Trying to pick up the first down, but how about the defense? They were ready for him, and they were able to stop him.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
On the ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eddie Goldman with a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Look at me. Go.
Jim. Check 24.
Look at me. Zipper. Sit.
Off the play fake. Eubanks. Wide open receiver complete. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 56 yards.
I can still hear it reverberate through this thick skull of mine. Crossing routes versus man-to-man coverage, it's a bad matchup for the defense. Those tend to work very well as they run away from a defender.
Hey, Delta.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike.
On 1st down, Eubanks. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Packers have taken the lead. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Check, hey, Charlie. Under 10, under 10.
Now Cohen. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point right down the middle, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Slam, slam, slam.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Deuce, 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 deuce.
Watch the safety creep.
And up.
From the gun, Eubanks. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Let's go now. 70, Indy. Hey, Alpha.
Check right 50.
Right. 55.
Back to throw now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll throw now on the final play. He's airing it out for what? Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Look, squeeze. Sit.
Here's a handoff to Cohen running right. Takes this one up past the 20 after he's able to make a man miss. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Set. 90, Wolf.
Man, I got you.
Stick down. Check, stick down.
Switch, switch, switch. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Shoot.
Back to throw here. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. On first down, Cohen. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Down. Send it over.
Here we go, dude.
Go.
57.
Now back to throw. That is caught by Cohen. Call it a 3-yard gain, and they're going to have a third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Come on, set. 30 base.
I don't even know why his team showed up.
Hey, Echo.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Let's go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Yikes. Terrible kick, headed straight for the sidelines.
Let's go. Bring it on.
At their own 41-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense did its job, yielding no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie.
Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, high 7.
Check 52.
Looking to throw on second down. Eubanks. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. On first and 10, Eubanks. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Match box, right.
It's second and
5.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
218, chop.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
12-yard line.
Check 45's the mic. Check 45's the mic.
I know he ain't got it.
45's the mic.
Go.
You think you gonna get this?
Snap.
Throwing on first down. Eubanks escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Ready up.
Go 58's the mic.
3 buzz.
Check 37. Check 37.
On second down now, it's Taylor. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
Recon, 132 fighter. Yep.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike 58, right there. I'm coming.
Smooth.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Get it.
Operating from the gun, Eubanks. Bind, and he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Get ready. Get ready.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. Wide, get wide.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Bears on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Man left. Hey, Mike's 50. Not today, you want. Not today. Mike 50.
Hey, exit.
Check.
He'll look to throw. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bears have retaken the lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Bears 17, Packers 13.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few passes.
At their own 23-yard line.
Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bilal Nichols able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Mike's 43.
Hey, lock it.
Check 30.
On the ball. Deep grip.
Back to throw. Eubanks. He's going to sling this deep. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Set, ready? 30 base.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Hey, zoom.
Check Mike, 27.
Hey.
27.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Hey,
Pick it up.
Mike, go.
Again, it's Cohen. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
He's coming. Double.
Any weapon.
He's coming. Double up.
Go out.
Check 24. Check.
Hey, Haywood. 5.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Hey.
Hey, check Mike, 27. Check Mike, 27.
I got it.
Mike 27. Mike
Cut.
27.
Let's go, D.
Hey, check Mike, 27. Check Mike, 27.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Now.
On second down, it's Cohen. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Go. Hey, orbit.
Check Mike, 27.
Go.
Get the ball. Mike 27. Mike 27.
Yes.
Defense, no good.
Go. Hit it.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it second and goal.
Go now. 15 line. 15 line.
Just like that. Just like that.
Undercut. 5.
Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27. Yeah.
Go.
Check Mike, 27. Check Mike, 27.
Record.
fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger.
Check. Lucky. Kill. Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
On 2nd down now. It's Cohen, and he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Crunch.
Look at me, zipper. Hey, seam 6.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Now a run with Montgomery. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal.
He's coming. We got double up. Check three.
Ready.
They run, Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. David Montgomery, his first touchdown of the new season as the Bears push further out in front.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On first down, Eubanks. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he's got this down to the 35. This quarterback now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Eubanks. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd. Waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Back. Hey, check 24. Watch the
Back to throw. Eubanks. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 13. Another costly turnover, their 2nd of this 2nd half. And earlier when I asked you your keys to the 2nd half, you said, hey, it may be trite, but I think it's turnovers. That's coming to fruition.
It certainly is, and let's face it, they named the game after it, right? So isn't it the most important thing?
It's football. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Looking to throw. Eubanks. And he's going to go down again. Bilal Nichols in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Bears, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
ready to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star, in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Brady Moss, yeah, my numbers going up.